Hi, I'm Garibaldi FM, and welcome to episode 7 of my nomadic career. So, as if you watched the last episode, you'll have seen that I've signed quite a few players and also created a son just to spice things up a bit. That didn't take long for offers to start coming in. So Chelsea, Watford, Shrewsbury, and Tranmere. So quite a range of English sides there. All came and made bids for him. They bid enough that the board just automatically accepted it, even though that was only 19,000. It's hardly big money, but I suppose for Cefn Druids it is. So he's off to Chelsea. The good news for me is he's not actually off to Chelsea for about just over a year, because for some reason he can't move from England to Wales, from Wales to England until he's 16, which seems a little bit bizarre, to be fair. But anyway, that's what's going on. So I'll have him for this season, which is good. He'll get a lot of games. It'll be good to see his first season as well. And yeah, we'll sort of follow his career a little bit as we're going through this game as well. So I'm going to play the first game now, which is against Conway. They're the league below me, and this is like the Welsh League Cup. In fact, it is called the Welsh League Cup. I didn't know if it had a sponsor's name or not. So yeah, this is the one that I lost in the first round to Flint Town last year. I was going to say that's not a very good start, but luckily it's disallowed. So yeah, hopefully I can do a bit better in this one this time around. I've got Gary Garibaldi on the right-hand side. Sharkley, one of my new signings, is up front with a 4-y. Edge is still on the left-hand side as normal. Rainey's a new signing in midfield, partnering Baker. And then the back four is much the same as last year, apart from Mbuti is in to replace Collins, who retired. Oh, Garibaldi on his debut! Get in, son. Literally, get in, son. So Edge was my best player, crosses it. Garibaldi hits it in on the volley. Well, they're my best two players, so good to see them combining, even though one's on the left and one's on the right. And then, yeah, I've got a new keeper in as well, so that's good. In fact, no, Jones was last year. I think I have signed another keeper as well, but obviously he's not in the team. I think him and Jones maybe were similar then. So yeah, that's the differences really. So what, 3 or 4 new signings in the team compared to last year. I mean, last year we were finishing quite well anyway. We were definitely picking up as the season went along, and then yeah, these new signings should hopefully just improve us a little bit more. We've got definitely a lot more depth as well than we had last year. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but a good start in this one so far. Let's see if the boys can get us through to the next round. But yeah, hopefully this will be my second and final year at Cefn. I'd like to try and get a job in like perhaps the Irish or Northern Irish Premier or something. 2 or 3 jobs did come up in that league last year. Oh, Garibaldi again! Oh, he's offside this time, is he? He's offside. Yeah, just. So yeah, that'll be the plan, to try and get in there. But like I said, two or three of them were available this year, but they were like really top end ones, like Crusaders, who had won the league a few times recently. Oh, damn it, 1-0, and 1 or 2 others that were sort of like Europa League or title challengers or something. So perhaps either with a cup win or something, or with Cefn this year, or if a slightly lower sort of Irish Premier League team becomes available, then might manage to get a job over there. Otherwise, we might have to look at a slightly lower league or something perhaps, but we'll see. Still, this one's going not too badly, half an hour to go, but we would like to really get the win here. Got dumped out in this one the first time last time by lower league opposition, so we'd really like to think that a year down the line we've improved and that wouldn't happen again. This was the one actually last year where I hit the bar and the post 3 times during the match, went 1-0 up and then let one in right at the end, and then ended up losing on penalties. So let's hope we do one better here. Oh, Sharkley nearly scored on his debut there. Might make a few changes here. Just see how this one goes. Afori, get in! Afori, he did well last year, still here this year. Getting them in the back of the net. Assisted by Ryan Rainey, so that's a new signing in midfield. He's settling in well then, so that's good. So yeah, we'll just make a couple of quick substitutions here, I think. We'll just watch this one. What's going on? Forey plays it through to Garibaldi. Garibaldi, not his finest effort. So let's see. We'll take Sharkey off on his debut. Lehane is another new signing. Very good as well. Much the same kind of skill as Afori and Sharkley, so happy to put him in as and when's needed. Put Cartwright on right back, and we'll bring Pete on for Pritchard just to get some more fresh legs. So yeah, a couple of fresh legs at the back and one set up front as well, so that should just hopefully help us see this one out. Oh, goal! Lehane on his debut. He's only been on about 3 minutes. Definitely got some better players now this year than last year. And that's starting to show, which is good. Here's a Forey. What can he do? Oh, Lehane was fouled. Penalty. Who's stepping up to take it? McCarthy scores. Kyle McCarthy. Good penalty right in the corner. So yeah, good convincing win. We will probably skip on a few league games. We won't watch the first one. Perhaps go, I don't know, like 4th one in or something like that, maybe, just to get an idea of how the season's starting out. And then, yeah, continue on, much like last season. Sort of, yeah, a couple of games probably, most episodes. And sort of playing about 1 in 4 roughly on screen, just to speed things along. But anyway, this has been a good start. So we'll just watch this last bit. Oh, Edge. He's off to goal scoring form as well. So Edge is a young player and he's just getting better and better as well. I mean, last year he was my best player and he's better now than he was last year as well. So, yeah, good signs for him, doing well down the left wing as well this year. So, comfortable 5-1. I mean, this team is a league below me, so you'd hope that I'd win, but still encouraging signs to get off to such a good start. Oh, Afori, get in. Charlie Edge assisted him. Wow, well, this is looking like a promising looking forward line now. Garibaldi down the wing, crosses it in towards Edge, plays it to Afori. I'm not even sure actually if Edge meant to shoot there rather than pass to a Forey, but anyway, it's all good. So yeah, we'll skip on a few games. We've got a decent start actually in the league because we've got Bangor, who I think came up. Yeah, Bangor came up last year, and Taffswell in the first two games. So they're two promoted teams. Then Cardiff Met, who aren't the strongest team. So yeah, we've got some winnable games first off there. So hopefully we can get off to a strong start in the league. But we'll pick it up a few games in and see how we're going. Okay, so I've skipped on a few games since the cup match at the beginning of the season. Got off to a great start, won 4 out of 4 in the Premier League. So next up I've got Barry Town, who are defending champions. They've had a alright start, they're 5th. So it's me and the New Saints are the top two, but the New Saints just lost yesterday. So I've got a chance now to go top by myself if I manage to, well, just at least get a draw against Barry Town. So we've had a good start. Rob Lahane, one of my new signings up front, has had a great start to the season. He got 6 in 3. He got a hat trick in one of the games. A 4, he's doing well. Both the wingers, Charlie Edge, who was my best player last season, and my son Garibaldi, both creating lots of chances and scoring chances. So yeah, just all round, everyone's doing well. New defenders are settling in well. I've just signed a new keeper, so he's going to come in for this game for his debut. It's a little bit better than Michael Jones, so just hoping that he does all right. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. So yeah, hopefully we can go top of the table here. Looking like a good chance of challenging for the title, which would be nice. Be a good way to finish Cefn Druids then, and hopefully, yeah, perhaps move to Ireland or somewhere else. Not too big a step up, but somewhere else where we can challenge for a title in a different league and maybe have a chance of going through like 1 or 2 rounds in Europe, perhaps like getting to a Europa League group stage or something would be quite cool. But yeah, for now, it's all about trying to beat Welsh defending champions Barry Town. So what's going on? McCarthy's got a bit of a knock, but we're playing him anyway. So he took the throw in there at left back. Lahane. It's the tackle. A Forey. Get in. So those two are starting to develop quite a nice combination. I didn't start off playing Lahane at the start of the season. I was playing... I've forgotten the other guy's name. It was an Irish striker that I signed, but he didn't have a great start. So I dropped him, played Lahane. Lahane came in and scored a hat-trick and haven't looked back since. But yeah. And yeah, him and the Forey seems to be doing well. Evans plays it through to Edge. Oh, nearly set up Lahane. But yeah, the whole forward line is just looking really fluid and in form at the moment. Edge has set up a lot of goals from the left wing. I think he's got pretty much an assist on average every game. So he's doing really well. There's Garibaldi. Oh, there we are. Edge. Assist by Garibaldi. Edge finishes it off. Still had a lot to do when he got the ball out here. From a tight angle, keeper should have done a lot better than that. But there we are, we're in the lead. It's been cut back. But the 4 sort of forward players in the team have all got an assist or a goal already this match, so they're good. I mean, Edge averaging 8.1 in this game, which is pretty much what he's averaged for the whole season so far. He has really been out of the blocks quickly this season, because he's quite a young player and is getting better. So yeah, I've got a good feeling that we're going to have a great season this year. As long as we don't get like too many injuries to key players at key times or anything, that can always be an issue, obviously, whoever you're at. But yeah, we've got certainly a much improved team than last year. Those sort of 5 or 6 players that I've brought in made a big difference. Forey knocks it back to Baker. Baker loses it. And here come Barry Town. They lose it. Ranger nearly. Well, looking like we should have a half-time lead. Remember, we only need a draw to go top, so that's looking good at the moment. But if we can open out a little bit of a gap on the New Saints. Forey, ooh. That was offside anyway. But yeah, if we can just open up a little bit of a gap, that'll be nice. Because we haven't played them yet, and that'll obviously be a tough game. Good save by the keeper on his debut. No clean sheet, unfortunately, though. Oh, nice goal, to be fair. Nodded it down, smashed it in low and hard from 25 yards. And it's a shame after being 2-0 up to be back to 2-2. It could be 3-2 here. Controlling the ball nicely in the midfield. And into the box. Oh, that was a good goal as well. Damn it. It's all looking good early on in this game. And now it's all gone a little bit wrong. Alright. Let's just make a few changes and bring on some fresh legs. I'd like to bring on a different left back really, because he had a bit of a knock and he's a bit tired, but we haven't got anyone else really that can do the job. We'll bring Roberto on today, even though Lahane's been on great form lately. Let's hope Roberto can get some of the form he had last year going. And we'll bring on some fresh legs at centre back. Pete and Pritchard are pretty similar. Not a huge difference between them. Yeah, so just some few new faces there, hopefully just perk things up a little bit. Bit of extra running. Let's go attacking for the last quarter of an hour, see if we can get something back in this game. This could be our first defeat of the season then. It wasn't looking like it. Could be the last chance. We haven't even got the ball. And 40 finds Garibaldi. Got the corner. Oh, 40 nearly. I'm trying to break through. Oh, 4. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, there were 3 or 4 of them off there by the looks of it. Shame, it was a good finish. At least we're looking dangerous. We might get another chance maybe. Here we come. Baker, straight through the middle. Oh, close. That was a good long-range shot. Oh, we're going to get another chance. Here we go. Swings it in. Oh, come on. We deserve that. What? Offside again. Oh. Well, I think we've lost this one now. I mean, I think we're 2-0 up. Lose 3-2 is always disappointing. I think we're a little bit unlucky there. Okay, he was offside, fair enough. And to be fair, they did have more shots on target and possession, so yeah, I think maybe we could have got a draw at least, but oh well, we'll stop there for this episode. We'll skip on a few more games. Perhaps when have we got New Saints? Perhaps pick it up in the New Saints game in the league. That might be an interesting one if that's looking like a top of the table clash. That might be where we aim for, unless something comes up between now and then. But anyway, pick up next time.